Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Sarah from Dishing Out Wealth, and in today's video we're going to be talking all about how to grow your blog or website fast. These are proven tips and tricks that we have used with our clients over and over to improve their success rate, their clickback, and their overall growth on social media and beyond. So we hope you find these tips helpful, and let us know if you use these in your growth or your everyday life, in your business, anything like that. So this is going to be helpful for you regardless of the platform that you have. So we hope you find this helpful. And before we get started, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, because we do new videos every Monday and Thursday, and we would love to have you stick around. We do content all about financial education, budgeting advice, social media, business growth, and so much more. So be sure to stick around. And you can also check out the link in the description box for dishingoutwealth.com to see all of our coaching services and everything that we offer. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the video. So whether you have a blog or a website already established, or you want to just go ahead and start a blog, all of these tips are for you. Because if you already have a blog and you are slowly seeing growth, you just want to go faster, these are going to be important tips for you to note. And if you don't have anything yet, but you're interested in starting, then these tips will also be good for you. So it doesn't matter where you're at, you're going to want to take note with these tips. So the first thing that we're going to really start with is to make sure that you know your niche. If you have a niche that you are interested in, go ahead and make sure that other people are using the niche that you're in and that you are not too small or too big. So to clarify on that, if you are a small niche, no one is going to see you, because no one is going to really be involved with that very small niche, and you're not going to be able to reach and expand your growth. And if you have a really large niche, no one is going to find you either, because it's going to be such a large pool of people that no one is going to be able to find you specifically. So let's use a few examples here. If we're talking about a really small niche, let's use an example of white sneakers. White sneakers are something that are very specific, and if that's all you're talking about on your website is white sneakers, then no one is going to really find you other than the people who are specifically interested in white sneakers. So in order to expand on the white sneakers, to make yourself more marketable for other people and for them to find you, take your white sneakers and go, okay, well, I like white sneakers. How can I expand it by talking about how to style white sneakers, where I can buy white sneakers, how to clean white sneakers, and so on and so forth. This way you can reach a different market and a different audience, and then they will be able to see your content and come back to your site and realize, okay, well, you were all about the sneakers, but you are expanding that into other areas that still revolve around the thing that you're passionate about talking about. And on the flip side, if you have a market that you are talking about, say lifestyle, that's your brand, and you're all about branding yourself as a lifestyle blogger or a lifestyle website, that's great, but you don't really have a specific focus. So take a look at your content and see what it is that you are just really passionate about, and that also is not so niche where no one can find you. So if you're doing lifestyle, what is it about lifestyle that makes you excited? Is it the apartment you live in, the city you're dwelling in, the things that you're doing every day, home decor, anything like that? What are those few things that you're talking about lifestyle wise? Kind of narrow it down a little bit. Still be talking about lifestyle, but kind of really focusing more on a few things, because then you're able to kind of narrow it down and have other people find you that way. So whether you're just starting out or you already have a site, make sure that you are looking at your niche, because you can always be fixing it and targeting it to make sure that you're reaching the right amount of people. And kind of going along with that, it leads right into our second point of just targeting the right people within your niche. So once you have that niche kind of narrowed down and you have that sweet spot of not being too niche but not being too big, then you're able to start target all the people who are in that area that you're really wanting to find. So you can do this on Instagram, you can do it on Google, you can do it for blogging, it doesn't really matter. Just try to find the people who are in your niche and also your surrounding niche, so you can kind of start to follow them and comment on their stuff and check out their followers and that kind of thing, because the more you're putting yourself out there for the people that you're really wanting to target, the more they're going to notice you. And the third thing is, once you already have your niche and your target audience locked in, check out what they are doing to be successful. And this is a great way to grow fast because you're not copying other people's content, but you're just looking at what they're doing to be successful. So if you like how your favorite Instagrammer is writing their content on their Instagram posts, or your favorite blogger has a certain writing style, whatever it really is, make sure that you're using some of those ideas and just kind of incorporating that into the content that you're already doing. Again, you are not copying anyone because that just shows you're not going to be unique or you're not going to be individualized. You still want to be you, and you want people to follow you for the content that you are producing. So make sure that your voice is still unique to you, but you're using proven strategies from other people within your specific niche that makes it work. So again, if you are a lifestyle fashion type of person and you are trying to really promote your stuff, don't be following people who are talking about sports. I mean, yes, you could do that, but it's not going to really benefit you in the long run because those people that you're following and commenting on aren't really in your niche. You really want to be focused on your niche and making sure the people that you're targeting, following, liking, commenting, interacting with on a daily basis has all the stuff that you're really looking for in order to grow. So now that we've talked about having a niche, what a market looks like, how to target your specific audience based on your niche, let's go ahead and move into the next thing to make your blog grow fast, and that is to have a great website. So whether you're hiring a website designer or you are buying a template on WordPress, Squarespace, whatever, it is so important to have a great website. I can't stress this enough because if you go to someone's site and it doesn't look that great, it's not very functional, not easy to use, and it might have great content, but it just doesn't look great. You may not be as likely to go back to their site or want to continue using their site just because of how it looks and the functionality of it. Now, if you go to a site that is beautiful, it's modern, it's easy to use, and you just really enjoy the content as well, you are most likely going to go back to that site. I know if I'm browsing on the internet, if I see two sites, one looks great and one doesn't, I'm going to go with the site that looks great, and that's just kind of all there is to it. So invest in a website designer or invest in a template. If you want to DIY it, a template is a great way to go. It can take more time and more effort because you are putting you're putting your time into creating a template. It can be exhausting if you don't know what you're doing, but it can save you a lot of money. You can also go with a website designer, and that will cost you more money, but in the long run, it might be worth it for you because they will be able to manage your site and just kind of make sure everything is going well on the back end of everything so you don't have to worry about it. Plus, they've already had experience designing sites, so you can kind of work hand in hand with them to get exactly what you want. But again, if you're on a budget, a template is a great way to go. They have so many options out there, so if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and take a look. The next way to grow your blog fast is to write quality content. So whether you have a blog, a website, or even just your personal brand, your content needs to be quality. It just doesn't matter how much you're putting out there. If it's not great content, no one is really going to see you, find you, or even really care. So you can do this by making sure you have great SEO, great keywords, you're posting consistently, and that everything you do is kind of branded back to you. So if you don't have the time to write blogs, find keywords, come up with new content, you can easily hire people for that. You can go to Upwork, you can go to Craigslist. There are so many ways to hire someone to fit your budget for what you're looking for to do your blog or content creation for social media. Don't feel like you have to just spend hours and hours and hours doing it yourself if you can have someone else do it for you. Of course, if you have the time and that's something that you are really passionate about, go ahead and by all means do it. I'm not saying to not do it. I'm just saying it can be very time consuming if that's not something, if you're working a regular job and you're trying to do this on the side, it's hard to kind of incorporate that into your life. It definitely can be done, but there are other options as well. And at Dishing Out Wealth, we do offer services for that. So if you are interested in having content creation help or even promoting on social media, that is a service that we offer. So you can check out the link in the description box to learn more about that service. The next way to grow your brand fast is to make sure you have great branding. So this is for anything you're putting on social media. Make sure that your website is very clearly listed on anything you do. You have a logo, your colors match, and everything on your website ties back into that. If you have a website with certain colors that don't match your Pinterest graphics, that don't relate to anything you do on Instagram, people are going to be confused with who you are and what your branding actually is. And also, if you are posting to Instagram and you have, let's just go back to that lifestyle account content, and you're posting about your home decor one day and then your cat the next day and then a sports event you went to the next day. Instagram is going to get confused and it will not recognize your brand. So make sure that the content you're putting out is recognizable for your brand and for the things you want people to know who you are and what you're about when they follow you. They have to have a certain expectation. If you're not meeting that, then you're going to lose followers or you won't be gaining followers. So make sure that everything is branded correctly. When people go to your site, they know that's exactly who you are and how you can promote yourself, and they know exactly what to expect when they follow you. Now that we are branded and we're growing, we have a great website, let's go ahead and keep promoting content. And this is another way that you can just really grow fast for your blog or your website, because you are promoting your content on social media and you are cross-promoting. Cross-promoting is such a huge thing for social media. If you are only posting your content on Facebook, not as many people are going to see it. If you have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, it doesn't matter. Try to post that content in as many platforms as you can in as many ways as you can. So if you're doing a Facebook Live video, for example, you can make sure you get the file from Facebook Live and you can promote that link on Twitter. You can promote some of the file portion on Pinterest and Instagram. You can make a graphic for Pinterest to promote the video, and then you're promoting that one video across all platforms. Same goes for YouTube or Instagram or anything like that. So try to come up with creative ideas in order to post your content in multiple platforms in multiple different ways, so that way people can see it throughout everything. And you can also use Facebook share groups, Instagram pods, things like that, because if you're posting your content on one of those platforms, then people are going to share your content and then you're going to share their content. So it's kind of just spreading the love everywhere, and it's also showing that you're not just solely focused on growing yourself. Because if people go to your sites or your social media sites and they see that you're only promoting yourself and really not giving love to other people, then the content creators may not think that you are worth following as much, because you're not giving love to anyone else. So something to think about and something to try to incorporate into your social media strategy by sharing other people's content. And the last way to really grow your blog fast is just to be consistent. You can't expect to post on social media twice and see results. I mean, yes, you probably will see some engagement, but you won't see engagement over a long period of time, which therefore will lead to more followers and more growth. So if you're posting consistently, over time you will see results. And be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. But I promise you, if you do all of these steps and you're patient and you're consistent, you will see results. So go ahead and try these steps out at home and let us know in the comments below what you thought of them and if you're using any of these in order to grow your business, blog, website, whatever it may be. We would love to know. So again, if you're interested in any kind of social media service or content creation or anything like that, we do offer that at Dishing Out Wealth. So you can check out www.dishingoutwealth.com and check out the link in the description box, because we do offer that and we would love to talk to you about how we can help grow your business fast. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you in our next video. Bye!